Let us begin. So our theme this week, right? We talk about celebrating you. But it's interesting, who is the you we're celebrating? What is that you? What is the you that we're trying to discover, trying to understand, connect with? And I think we learn in our own process to, we start to touch into this deeper self, but also what starts to happen is we start to recognize ourselves in each other. We start to recognize that we're not islands apart from each other. And so this celebration, the celebration is an opportunity to honor the path you've taken to this point, including the struggles and everything that's gone along with it. Because when we see those struggles, we begin to soften to our own flaws. And when we begin to soften to our own flaws, we can start to accept and become more compassionate to everyone else. So in celebrating ourselves, in the journeys that we've taken, in the places that we've arrived to, in the beginning tastes of our openness and our healed selves, even just the littlest bit of that, when we hold all of those things together, not up to some ideal, but just honoring it, then we can start to look at each other and be like, hey, I get what you're going through. I may not completely be able to identify with your path or your experiences or the thing you're doing, but I understand that you are struggling in your life at times, and you are open at times in your life, and you're me and I'm you, and we are each other. And it is incredibly healing to start to recognize that. And that's just what came to me today. Not that has anything at all to do with our meditation. it just honor that. And I honor you who are here today with me. So let's find our seat as the time is passing. And we're tuning in, we're arriving in this moment. And we do that by drawing our awareness in to our breath and our body. So I invite you to do that yourself. We do it by becoming observant of our thoughts and accepting of our feelings. And even though that sounds like several steps, as you practice, you might begin to find that you can literally just take a breath and with your full presence, touch on all of those kind of aspects of yourself and then arrive. And begin to breathe. Beginning to breathe into the heart. Honoring yourself, celebrating yourself for showing up here today. Honoring and celebrating those who share this space with us. Because just like you, they want to know. The poem, "The blind man knows only this, I want to see." And let's tune into the heart today. Let's tune into the heart, the brief meditation into the different aspects of the heart, right? So I'll invite you, if you feel comfortable, to take your fingers, like the index finger and your middle finger, and just touch to the physical heart area. So probably just to the right of center of your chest. Just touch that spot, the physical heart, and bring your awareness to that space. It's just a way, this is not the heart center so much. This is the physical heart, just off to the left. And this is a a place that we can begin to tune into. And as you touch that, then take your hand away, you'll feel perhaps the residual space and keep your attention there. And as you breathe, tune into the physical heart. How does that feel today? Look at the different hearts for just our brief meditation. Invite you to breathe and just be present to the physical heart. You might feel it beating, or you might just feel that residual pressure from where you placed your fingers. And it's just a place to honor that space. We're not expecting or trying to bring forth anything. We're just sitting with our physical heart. Breathe into it. Long, complete, full breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Nowhere to go, nothing to do for the next 9 minutes or so. Just sitting with the heart, opening compassionately to it. This is you in your physical form, and the way your connection to yourself affects that. Breathe. Notice anything that comes up, words, images, colors, just sensation or no sensation. This is information for you to become curious about without attaching. Maybe soften to it. And then we let it go. We take our fingers again, perhaps, and move to the right side of the chest, just slightly off center. Taking maybe 2 fingers, pressing gently to the right side. This is the relational heart. This is your heart in relation with your community, those you love, your family, the people in your life, your workers. Just touch briefly, bringing your awareness there and then letting go, bringing the hand down and still feeling the residual, the space there, and focusing your breath in that spot. Relational heart. You open to just feeling your connection to all of those who are around you, what that's like. Full breaths. Noticing any vibration, any feeling, sensation, or any images, colors, thoughts. Just observing with an open-hearted curiosity. You can always come to this spot and breathe, softening in all of your relationships. You can hold a relationship in this spot in your heart and bring healing to it. In this meditation, you may discover there's someone or some people or some relationships that need healing, and you can bring those forward in future meditations to be able to sit with them in your relational heart. Letting go of that now, checking in with the deep heart. So there's kind of space a few fingers below the center of the chest, kind of above where the ribs come together, above the diaphragm, a little spot there. It's the deep heart. It's the bridge between the physical and the abstract. It's sort of like a little channel that runs from the third chakra to the fourth chakra. Oftentimes we can feel our abandonment there. Oftentimes there can be some sensitivity and tenderness there. So touching that spot and then letting it go, feeling, what does the deep heart feel like for you now? With compassion, non-judgment, just watching. Mm. Softening in this spot, softening. Any one of these places is an invitation for you to become present. It's a vehicle for presence, a vehicle, a doorway to awareness and insight. Letting go of that. And finally, bringing the hand to the heart center, right to the center, that fourth energy center, the chakra of the heart, the spiritual heart, the divine heart, your connection to the all, to the mystery, to that which goes beyond words, that which embraces and holds us all. Just touching that spot, bringing your awareness in, letting it go, and just sitting in the residual feeling there, opening to the heart. Perhaps leaning back into it, feeling as if you're being held by something that you trust, sinking into something deep and soft. Hmm. Knowing that you can return to this anytime, and to always check in with the heart space and the ways that we connect at the heart level to ourselves and to each other, to our families, our communities, our friends, and our loved ones and workers, and also to that which we can't exactly explain, that which embraces us, that which feels in some ways like it calls to us to know ourselves better, to let go of that which doesn't serve us, and to heal, to heal. I invite you to return to the space, maybe pressing down to ground yourselves, rubbing your hands together, slowly opening your eyes, sipping the light. And always remembering you can keep some awareness, some attention in this heart space. Always. I bring my hands to my heart and I honor you for the journey you share with me and with each other. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your willingness. Thank you for your beautiful hearts. Namaste.